Good morning, everyone. My name is Helene Foy. Welcome back to my channel. And that is my cat scratching the wall. I've been pretty busy this week. Not really the stressful kind of busy, but busy in the sense where I'm just doing a lot of things all at one time, it seems like. And I kind of gave myself a little bit of a more relaxing morning. I still woke up at 6:30 a.m. as I usually do, but rather than go right into doing schoolwork, I let myself kind of chill. I talked to the fam a little bit, watched some YouTube videos. I did do one lesson of math because I'm reteaching myself algebra before I take my college math placement test that I've been putting off forever. But yeah, so that's about all I did this morning, and it's, I want to say like 11:10 right now. Still morning technically, but it feels like afternoon to me. I'm probably gonna have lunch here in a little bit, and there goes my cat again. But anyway, since I did give myself a little bit of a chiller, more relaxed morning, I know I do really need to get cranking on my schoolwork because it's midterms week, and even though I'm only in one class, I have to write 5 short essays for midterms, which, I mean, at least they're short, at least it's open book. I know it could definitely be worse. It's just going to be very time consuming, I think, looking through like the 24 hours worth of documentary stuff that I have to do for references. But anyway, so I decided to try the Pomodoro Technique because this is something I've seen floating around on AuthorTube. I actually first discovered it. I can't remember which AuthorTuber I saw doing this first, but apparently it's a very common technique that a lot of writers like to use, a lot of people just like to use to be productive. And the basic idea is this: you do something for 20 or 25 minutes. I've seen both. So you set a timer for, I'm probably going to do 25 minutes just because I need that little bit of extra time to really get into the project mentally. So you set a timer for 25 minutes, you work your heart out for those 25 minutes, and then when the timer goes off, you set another timer for 5 minutes. You get a 5-minute break. Then when that goes off, boom, another 20 or 25 minutes. And so I think that'll be good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this up all afternoon, but the idea here is that I will start using the Pomodoro Technique, and I'll be doing it today for writing my essays, and then hopefully after a few of these Pomodoro sessions later today, I'll be able to move on to actually working on my project Gold Wings, my actual writing that you all probably came here to see. Anyway, I just made some iced coffee. It might just be cold coffee depending on if we still have ice left. Put it in the fridge. So I'm getting ready to start my first Pomodoro session. I think I'm going to do this one for 20 minutes. Maybe there's just the first one for 20 minutes to kind of get me switched over to the productive mindset. And then I'll up it to 25 minutes after that. Yay, so time is up. Also, I don't know if I forgot to select the thing that was going to make sound because it didn't make sound, so it might have been up for a while now. But anyway, first 20 minutes are up. I'm not going to set the 5 minutes. I'm kind of going to look at the clock and just keep an eye because that's just a little bit too much work for me. But what I am going to do is I am going to check on my coffee, see if it's cold yet. It's probably not. Like, I'll bet you like $50 it's not cold. But as I'm checking on this, something that I kind of, I guess, am noticing is that setting the timer for 20 minutes, even though it wasn't the full 25, that was really helpful. And I've noticed this a lot when I co-host live streams or hop on and join other people's live streams. When there's a set amount of time that I'm supposed to be getting something done in, it's kind of nice because I actually was feeling kind of unmotivated at one point while I was doing my research, and then I looked at the timer and I saw there was only 4 minutes left, and I was like, oh, I mean, I might as well. It's just the last 4 minutes. So even having that and just being able to check back and be like, oh, like I only have 4 more minutes, it's kind of motivating in a strange sort of way. Okay, I am back. 5 minutes is not that long. It feels long when you're holding a plank, but it is not that long when that's your only break time. I can definitely see this getting very old very fast because I like having long breaks. So we'll see how this goes. I'll update you, and I really gotta get going because I'm jumping into my work time now, but I'll update you during my next break. Low-key been watching this countdown for like the past minute because I'm just ready for my break. Also, in case you hear that weird sound, it's the space heater. I literally pulled it up because my hands are kind of frozen. So 4, 3, 2, 1, yay! And there's literally no sound to it. I guess I gotta do some more research and figure out how to actually. Oh no, we don't want to restart. No. My gosh, I literally, I want to say the last 5 minutes I just sat and zoned out. It could very well be the fact that I have not had my coffee yet today. That could be it. It's also 11:30, so I guess I started like 10:30, so I must have started earlier than I thought I did. So it's 11:30 now. I think for this break, I'm sorry, I hope you can hear me. I'll move the heater down for now. I think for this break, I am going to touch base with some of my piano students because either I'll be having 4 students today or 1 student today. So I need a text, figure out that, check on my coffee again because I'm feeling it. I'm really not there. My brain feels very, very tired. And maybe get some lunch going? I don't know. That's kind of a lot for 5 minutes, but we're gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna yell while I'm rinsing out the French press. Literally had a minor panic attack because there wasn't as much resistance, I guess, when I pushed down on it. My hair is looking fly today. There wasn't as much resistance when I pushed down on the little French press thing, and I low-key thought I forgot to put water in, and I was literally panicking for like 3 seconds. You guys, we have ice! I did not think we had ice, but this was probably like the best surprise I had. I would have put the ice in at the beginning if I had known we had it. This is hard. Holding the camera in one hand. Oh! Okay, that's good. Okay, so I just texted. Like literally just texted, so I have no response yet. I guess I'll update you during my next break. 5 minutes. Okay, I could maybe get behind 25 minutes. Oh no, I forgot. I said I was just going to do 20 minutes the first time and then 25 for the rest of the time. But I did 20 minutes that last time. Oops. But what I was saying is I can get behind maybe doing like 25 minutes and then a 10-minute break. Because I feel like 5 minutes is barely enough time to go to the bathroom. Like, I spent almost the whole 5 minutes filming me making my little iced coffee. And I could usually get that done in 3 minutes. I feel like it did take me a little bit longer because I am vlogging, because I gotta set up the camera, which isn't usually that hard, but, you know, angles and making sure y'all don't see the mess that is my kitchen. I have about a minute left before I have to hop on and keep working. At this point, I kind of want to take a longer break and gain some clarity of mind, because I feel like what I'm writing right now is just complete crap, because I almost feel like I'm being timed, and technically I am. I'm timing how long I'm doing work for, but I feel like I'm being timed and like I'm not putting out my best effort because of that, because I feel like I'm kind of under pressure. I feel like I really do need to be doing this at a slower pace than I am, and I think having that knowledge that I'm being timed in some way is kind of making me be a little too hasty, and maybe I should pull back and take the time to really look over what I'm writing and write a little more cleanly than I am right now. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I think I've gone like a minute over into my work time. So I will get back to you. Maybe this next time I'll just take a longer break and just have lunch, because I think I need that. So yeah. Okay, so I'm getting so sidetracked right now, but have you guys seen that Arthur meme when he, like, with his fist clenched by his side in anger, right? So, I don't know if you can see that. This is Mentuemet from Thebes. And I can't right now. I don't know why I find this so amusing. I think I might just be that brain dead right now, but I... Okay, 8 minutes left. I will be back. So the timer has been done for a while now. The last 2 minutes I was really not feeling it, so I went ahead and posted on Instagram, did my daily Instagram post. I shared a snippet from Project Goldwings that includes some banter between my characters, so make sure you check that out if you're interested and you haven't seen it already. My Instagram will be linked down below. Something about working on school projects, especially when it's something that involves research, I find I get very tired of it very quickly. So kind of forcing myself to keep at it has been difficult, which, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because I'm usually a very motivated person, but I think I need to take longer breaks than just 5 minutes because I think I really need time to kind of get some clarity, so when I come back after the break I can reread what I wrote and get back into it. I don't know, it's just weird. Like, even working on a project for 20-25 minutes, even that seems really short. Because my personal work style, when it comes to school at least, is I'll sit down for a straight hour and just work and then have a long break after. So this is just a different way of doing it, and I think it's just going to take me a little bit of time to adjust. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a lunch break right now because I think I do need a little bit of a longer break. So I'm just going to eat lunch, take as long as that needs to take, and then I'll come back and keep working on this. I might do a little bit of writing on Project Goldwings just because that's why y'all came to see this video. I'm about halfway through this first essay that I need to get done, but I want to work on Project Goldwings a little bit just so I can have that in this vlog. Also, I found out that I'm only having one piano student today because the other three, their mom is not going to be able to drive them, so that does give me an extra like 2 hours, which is nice. So I think it'll be okay to work on Project Goldwings for a little bit because I'm going to have time to work on my essay after that. Hello, baby. We are getting a cameo of all of my pets in this video today. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. How are you? How are you? You're a good boy. I love you. There's some goops on your eye, huh? I'm sorry. In case you guys are wondering why I'm outside, I am actually getting lunch. I am actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It was just out in the garage, so yeah. And here is the beautiful gourmet creation. Garden tomatoes, because Gotta make some effort here. I can cook, I promise. Okay, I am back, you guys. Hopefully you can still see me. The lighting has just been super erratic today. Back from lunch, and I have a pint of ice cream, which there's only like this much left, I promise. I'm not like eating the whole container, I promise. So I'm gonna talk real fast before my ice cream melts. After I took a lunch break that was a little bit longer than it probably needed to be because I was really invested in the true crime video I was watching, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with the Pomodoro technique. This time I am going to have this session be for Project Goldwings. So I think I'm gonna do one Pomodoro session, so like 20 or 25 minutes for Project Goldwings, take a break, and then the next session after that I'm gonna work on my school and then go back to Project Goldwings, then school, etc., and on like that. I think that'll be a little bit easier for me and my brain to handle. That way it's kind of breaking it up, and hopefully that'll give my brain even more of a mental break, I guess, just being able to switch between the two. I think that'll make it a lot easier for me. So we're gonna go into Project Goldwings. Hello you guys, so we are out in the great outdoors. Why am I out in the great outdoors? Because I've been inside all day. I am usually inside all day, but for the purposes of this vlog, I figured it'd be nice to have a scene change for a little bit. So we're outside by my garage, having fun, enjoying nature. Anyway, I am on one of my 5-minute breaks, so I gotta talk fast. That's one of the things that I don't think I really like about doing this Pomodoro technique while vlogging, is that I talk a lot while vlogging, and sometimes 5 minutes is not enough time, and I spend most of that talking to you guys. Little update, I did work on Project Goldwings. I actually got a good... there's a bee! There was a bee. I got a good amount done. I want to say almost a whole page of writing in those 20 minutes. Again, the timer doesn't make a sound when it goes off, so it might have been more like 25 minutes. And then I did another session after that, and that was, of course, going back to working on my essay. I have the first half of the essay done. Of course, I'll go back and polish it up later. And I have the outline for the second half of the essay figured out, so that's good. I feel like I made progress. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I think I definitely have more than enough time to get the rest of that essay done. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think I'll do one more Pomodoro session with Project Goldwings, give you guys maybe a little bit of an update on where I'm at with Project Goldwings after that, and then probably call it good for this video, just because I don't want it to get too long. After a while, when I'm only working on 2 different things, it gets kind of old. So I don't want to show you guys like my whole day of working on the same 2 things, but I'll definitely update you guys after this next Pomodoro session for Project Goldwings, and then I will say goodbye. Okay, so I paused this session. I was obviously working on Project Goldwings, but I paused it about 4 minutes into it because I came up with a novel idea, pun intended. I'm not feeling too motivated to keep working on Project Goldwings. Apparently I'm just not motivated to work on anything at all today, because I guess I don't really know what needs to happen, what else needs to happen in this chapter, so I really need time to sit down and plan that, and I feel like I need more time than 20 minutes to do that effectively, so I don't want to spend my time during this Pomodoro session trying to draft a chapter that I don't entirely know what's going to happen in. So I came up with another idea of something I need to get done today, and I am very bad about setting time aside to do, and that is a piano. Can you guys hear my dog? She's limping across the the floor. That's my doggo Janie, who's been having some troubles with her joints. So I'm actually gonna reset the clock, and for this last session, I think I'm gonna go ahead and practice piano, because that's something I need to do. And with piano especially, I feel like 20 minutes is actually a really good amount of time to work at a time, because 20 minutes will let me get down and really get into one song specifically. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Also, before I forget, the word count total for that 20 minutes I done earlier, it was 425, which is actually very, very good for me because I'm a very slow writer, so yes. Okay, so I have finished that 20 minutes. My hair is just, this was a bun, and now it's something. It's something. Finished the 20 minutes of piano practicing. Dang, that was probably the best practice session I've had in a long time. That's pretty bad considering I should be practicing for like an hour a day. But that was the best practice session. I think it's because, you know, you go in with a mindset of it's only 20 minutes. Just dedicate 20 minutes. Don't take any breaks, just for 20 minutes to practice piano. And dang, I felt like I made progress on this song. Anyway, I am gonna update you guys because I promised about Project Goldwings. So I am on chapter 6. I'm on chapter 6, possibly at the end of chapter 6, depending on if I decide I need to add more things in this chapter, but I have everything included that I already needed to get in my outline. I have all that. I don't know how I'm sitting right now, but it's fine. So I have everything in there that I wanted to get included originally in the chapter. So I could end it now, but I think I have some things I want to add still in that chapter, so that's why I wanted to not finish it yet and not work on it until I got a chance to kind of review the outline for that chapter. I got at least, you know, a little more than 400 words in that draft, and I'm very excited about that. Pomodoro Technique wise, Pomodoro method, I think that's what you call it. Maybe I should have researched this before I did this vlog. My thoughts on that. So I definitely think when it comes to doing schoolwork, this is probably not the method for me. Maybe I can see the appeal of timing yourself or setting aside a certain amount of time to work on a project and really to get yourself in that mental mind space and to really be able to dedicate yourself to that project for an allotted amount of time. I can really see the appeal in that. I think if I were to do it again, specifically for writing or doing an essay, I would maybe do an extended version of this where I write or work on schoolwork for 45 minutes and then take a 15 or 20 minute break. I think that would work a little bit better for me because at least for the things that I'm working on, I do need a little bit extra time to kind of get into it, especially with the essays, because so much of it is looking through my textbook or trying to find that one part I'm thinking of in that documentary, and that just takes, you know, a good 15 minutes in itself, and what you have left is 5 minutes to jot it all down, and I'm not using the phraseology that I probably should be using. A lot of it's kind of sloppy, and I know I'm gonna have to go through and re-edit a lot of those things I wrote in my essay. Writing wise, I do still think I would prefer to have more time. Again, maybe the 45-minute work time and then 15 or 20-minute rest. It was a little easier when doing the Pomodoro method for writing because it is very similar to what I do with word sprints, and I've gotten used to writing with word sprints where, you know, we're sprinting for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. So I've gotten used to being able to kind of jot down things pretty quickly when it comes to writing, and I do have it outlined, so that made it a lot easier. I think the thing I was most successful with in this whole experiment doing the Pomodoro technique was practicing piano. And I think it's actually something I am going to apply to my life in the future when it comes to practicing piano, because I'm always so bad about sitting down, or I'll want to start on one song and then decide after 5 minutes, okay, I'm done with that, let's go into the next one, when really I should be diving way more in depth with that one song and really taking more time with it before moving on. So I know for sure I am going to use this for practicing piano, and I might use a version of this method when it comes to writing and schoolwork in the future. Again, just lengthening it out. Luckily, I feel a lot more awake now than I did at the start of this video. I don't feel quite as brain dead. I think it helped that I ate a lot of food, ate that ice cream, drank that coffee. It actually might be time for another cup of coffee. That sounds really good right now. But it is 3 o'clock p.m. and I have already gotten the majority of my essay written. I wrote an extra 400 words in my draft, and I also practiced piano, and also ate lunch and chilled for an hour watching true crime. But all in all, this was a super productive day, even though maybe my work could have been a little bit higher of a level, if that makes sense. Maybe I could have written some better words than I did write. I feel like I was productive all in all, and I did get stuff done. Did I get more work done than I normally would have? Honestly, I think I probably got about the same amount of work done as I would have on a normal day that I'd set aside to do work, if that makes sense. Usually I'm pretty good about forcing myself to get things done, writing schedules, writing deadlines, and usually I'm pretty good and self-motivated about meeting those. This was nice, I will say, because I was able to work on several different projects and really dive deeper into them than I might have, because especially with school I tend to zone out a lot. So this was nice because it did force me to focus on a project for 20 minutes before getting that 5-minute break to zone out and get coffee and all that. So that was nice, and I know for sure I am going to use this or a variation of this in the future, because I really did think it was beneficial in helping me stay on track. I had fun. I hoped you guys had fun. I hope this wasn't a really boring vlog. I was kind of just chilling in this one room the whole time. I tried to move around a bit for your guys' benefit. On a normal day, I would be spending most of my time just in this room and then in the kitchen getting food. So hope you guys appreciate the fact I tried to switch the scenery up a little bit. But anyway, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time I post a new video. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.